Cowboy Jim, Fort McMurray, Alberta, Canada. Oh, it is an exciting day. I mean, it it truly is. If if we understood what we actually, as a people of mankind, are living through today, we would be pleading with God, pleading with our political leaders to save the women and children and the men of the Ukraine. I, 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 I just saw on television that 3 years of COVID have led to the deaths of approximately 6 million people. Jewish people all over the world will be just looking at the world because the world has been so inundated with the fear of COVID that they've taken their eyes off the hate by Putin of the world. Over 6 million Jews were gassed, killed, and now COVID's killed off 6 million. Oh, thank God they weren't all Jewish people. Oh, thank God. Okay, let's get to it. The ambassador from the Ukraine to the United States of America was just being interviewed on Fox News. Won't hear it on CNN, MNS, whatever. Sure won't hear it on CBC, I question. And the Fox News reporter got in depth with the wonderful lady, articulate, oh my, smart girl. And they played where Zelensky was asking for a no-fly zone over Ukraine. Well, that won't happen because the countries of the world are afraid they would cause a third world war. Well, actually, even if they started a third world war, they themselves, the countries of the world, would not be the cause of the Third World War. It would be Russia doing what they have done because they believe they own, through Xi Jinping, the countries of the world and their subservience to the god of oil from Russia and the evil of Xi Jinping. I love the other day, Biden was asked by the reporters, is he going to support war crime charges against Putin? And that fatherless child, there's a word for that. Biden said, we'll first have to see if there are any. You see, I'm not sure. Perhaps it is the Biden, the Democratic Party's opinion that entering an independent, free, democratic country like the Ukraine does not constitute to be a war crime. Why? Well, because the United States of America, in the form of the Democratic Party, not all, Joe Manchin and Sienna, they're good. But the rest are as evil. In my opinion, it's my opinion. The rest of the Democratic Party in the States are just as evil as exemplified in the expression on the face of Nancy Pelosi. And Biden, in his hypocrisy, well, something, waits to help the Ukrainian people until his peace agreement with Iran is signed, because he does not wish to offend Putin. Oh, Putin doesn't care anything about anyone other than himself, the history he's writing, and he's going to write it, man. I'm telling you, he is going to do everything in his power to restore the Soviet Russia to its great position after the First World War significance. And the countries of the world, you pussies, you politicians, you pretend like you're helping the Ukrainian people. You pretend you care when women and children are killed in the Ukraine. You don't care. If you did, you would have counted the cost of offending Putin 9 months, a year ago. The help that you're pretending to give now would have been given then, and may well have acted as a deterrent against Putin to curtail him from declaring war on an innocent country. Ukraine didn't do a single thing to merit their citizens being slaughtered. Oh, mercenaries of the world, unite, beat the hell out of Putin. Beat him. Save the Ukrainian people, because the politicians of the world, in Canada, Liberals, Justin Trudeau, in the States, Biden, Nancy Pelosi, I'll be nice, the Democratic Party, the people in power. Ukraine is asking for the big jets that Poland has. Poland wants to give them. Poland says to the U.S., just give us a promise that you'll replace them. And Biden, well, he's off at Delaware having an ice cream, probably sent over by Nancy Pelosi from her freezer in California. And they're doing nothing, but they're pretending like they are. Oh, people of the world, rise up in intelligent thought and realize politicians are an abomination from the gates of hell when they say one thing and do another. Oh, please don't forget the evil of Joe Biden, of the Democratic Party in the States. Don't forget how Justin Trudeau treated the Freedom Convoy in Canada, and still is some $20 million being confiscated from the Freedom Convoy. Oh, children, pray for the people of the Ukraine. Pray that the hypocrisy of our politicians will go away to where it has come from, and that's hell. Because you don't let women and children bleed, get killed, shot, raped, plundered, because you're waiting for Putin's permission. You hypocrites in power. Oh, that there were more men like Zelensky. Jesus said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. My sadness is the Democratic Party in the States, Joe Biden, Justin Trudeau up here. They say we can't stop buying oil. It might interfere with Europe's ability to keep warm. While Ukrainian people lie dying in the streets. And the politicians are worried about getting reelected. And the mothers, Olena Gnaus, Zelensky, a man among men. Well, actually, if you count the politicians in the world, those cowards, Biden, pretending to help, not helping at all. I have always thought, I pray that there will be a special place in hell for child abusers and abusers of women. It is my most sincere prayer that there will be a special place in hell for the politicians of the world who pretend to care, and they don't give a rat's ass. Not about the Ukraine. Oh, they may. When Putin walks through Ukraine and carries on, he's going to. He's going to. He is. May not be today, but he is.